as we get into Saturday morning, already in the single digits, and not likely to see double digits, at least above zero, until we get into the middle of next week. But we are bracing ourselves for some very, very frigid wind chills coming up over the next several days.
All right, we've been warned. Thank you, Jamie. So those temperatures on the way are cold enough to cause frostbite in just a matter of minutes.
Gordon Severson heard from doctors today about what you can do to stay safe during this bitter blast.
Yeah, doctors say frostbite is one of those injuries where the punishment does not fit the crime. Oftentimes, it's a simple mistake that can lead to a life-changing injury. Your phone goes dead and you're stranded outside, you slip and fall on the ice and you can't get up, or you forget your gloves and your car breaks down. Somehow it feels strange talking about frostbite when it's around 30 degrees outside.
Frostbite this year started off a little bit slower.
But with a 40-degree drop in 48 hours, doctors at Hennepin Healthcare are getting ready.
We always see frostbite sort of come in surges when we have the temperatures fall below zero.
Dr. John Gakin says on extremely cold days, it's not uncommon to see 20 to 40 cases a day.
I mean, there's been years where we've had to actually open up entire wards or repurpose basically whole areas of the hospital just for frostbite patients.
At Hennepin, they have the latest technology to save as many fingers and toes as they can.
You can see here as that dye comes in, it's looking at the small little blood vessels in the hand.
So they can see how bad the frostbite is and come up with the best way to treat it.
You can see this area of black or concerning for, we say, ischemia, for lack of good blood flow to the end of the fingers.
They also have a hyperbaric chamber that essentially pumps in extra oxygen to help tissue heal as quickly as possible.
You know, kids are at much higher risk of getting these cold injuries than adults.
At Children's Minnesota, they're preparing to see more kids with frostbite next week. Dr. Liz Plachek says it's important to warm up the affected area slowly. And if it's not getting better, in 30 to 60 minutes, the child may need to see a doctor.
If you are still having some pain or white discoloration of the fingers or toes or any body part, that's when I want you to reach out to your pediatrician.
And after a warm streak like we have right now, doctors are reminding people it doesn't take long to get frostbite when the temps dip below zero.
Anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, sometimes even shorter, that you can end up with like life-altering frostbite or significant frostbite.
Now, speaking of time, a doctor told me today he once had a patient who lost parts of all 10 of his fingers after spending just 15 minutes outside. He was changing a flat tire and he forgot his gloves. He thought he could change the tire, no problem, but between the metal tools, the wet snow, and the wind, the frostbite set in faster than he expected.
Yikes, what a nightmare. Gordon, good reminders. Thank you.
You can get the very latest on the dangerous cold moving in with the KARE 11 app. It's free in every app store and you can download by scanning the QR code on your screen or get it in any app store.